My name is Spencer, I'm co-founder of Live Bearded, and I'm going to tell you the 7 beard trimming mistakes that every guy makes. All right, let's be honest. We've all made beard trimming mistakes at one point or another. I myself have made every mistake out there, and there's way more than 7. But I want to cover the 7 most common mistakes in hopes to help you avoid them moving forward. Number 1, style your beard before any trimming begins. The last thing you want to do is wake up, roll out of bed, and trim your beard without going through your beard routine. You see, without your products, your beard's going to look a little wild. The hairs are flying all over the place. They're not controlled at all. And if you trim in that state, you're essentially going to take off hairs unnecessarily. So go through your morning routine, wash your beard, dry it, apply your oil, apply your butter, comb it into place. That way you know where your beard hairs are going to sit on a daily basis, so you can actually trim what you need to without taking off any additional hairs. Number 2, uneven beard trim. Now this one I make all the time. I don't know if I just have like crooked vision or something, but I swear I'm trimming my beard and all of a sudden this side's longer than this side, this one's in, and if you're not careful, you can play the back and forth game and try to make it absolutely perfect, and you'll end up taking more length off than you want to. So step away. If you notice your beard slightly off, step away, come back to it later. Don't sit there and play the back and forth game because it's not going to end well. Another little trick that I've found is to actually take a picture. Sometimes if you're looking in the mirror, the angle could be a little off. Take a picture, yeah, take a selfie, it's kind of weird, but it's for the sake of your beard, so it's worth it. And you'll actually be able to visually see a little bit better which side needs to come in, come back to it, trim that side to make it even, and you're on your way. Number 3 is a high neckline. Now this is one of the most common mistakes we see, especially for guys growing their beards out in the early stages. You want to connect your beard on your neckline where your head connects to your neck, not right on your jawline. So if you see here, my jaw is actually here. If I were to shave my beard in here, I'm missing out on all the width here, and that additional growth is what's going to give you the full beard that you're looking for. So not on your jawline, where your head connects to your neck, and it's going to give you way better proportions and a much better overall look. Number 4 is a low cheek line. Now, kind of opposite to the neckline, the cheek line you really want to keep as high and as natural as possible. If you're not careful and you're drawing and you're shaving this line in, it's easy to play this game where you take this lower, you try to even it out, and before you know it, your beard is actually down here. It's going to thin the side profile and really just not be a good look. We recommend keeping this as high and as natural as possible. You're really just trying to connect from the sideburn to the mustache and really just trim any hairs above the bulk of your beard. So I myself here have just a couple hairs. Keep it pretty natural, but I'm taking some of these hairs off just to where the bulk of my beard grows so it has a uniform shape, and keep that line as high as possible. Number 5, don't trim your beard when it's wet. Now that may sound a little obvious. Of course, you know, when you jump out of the shower and it's soaking wet, you're not gonna go trim your beard, but even a little bit of water in your beard can impact the way that your trim ends up. If you have a little bit of water in there, the hairs are actually going to elongate a little bit. The water will pull them down, straighten the hairs out a little bit, and it's going to appear longer than it naturally is. When it fully dries, those hairs will shrink back up into place. So again, I know I mentioned apply your products. Make sure your beard is 100% dry so the hairs are fully settled where they will be on a day-to-day basis, so you can make sure to get as even of a trim as possible. Number 6, don't trim too early or too often. Now we see a lot of guys that don't trim at all because they're afraid of making a mistake. But there's also a lot of us that trim too early or too often, and you can never actually get any length on your beard. So I recommend trimming your beard, shaping it for the first time at about 3 months growth, and then checking in every month or so to see how you can kind of tame some of the flyaways, reshape it, and continue from there. But you don't want to trim any more often than that if you're trying to grow your beard out, or you'll never get any actual length on your beard. And number 7, you took too much length off your beard. This is a painful mistake. You're going to take a little bit off, you go a little high, you dig a little in, and you take too much beard off. And unfortunately, you can't just put it back on. You have to step away from the scissors. Don't try to sit there and fix it right in the moment because you're going to be pissed. If you just took a couple months worth of growth off, you're going to be upset, you're going to try to fix it, you're probably going to just make it worse. I recommend stepping away from the scissors, leave, come back an hour later, a couple hours later, the next day, fix it later when you're not as upset. Because really, if you're too close to it, you're probably just going to make it worse than it is. So look, making a beard trimming mistake sucks. It's brutal, and it's just bound to happen. It's going to happen. I've made every single one of these mistakes at least once. I guarantee you I'm going to make them moving forward. I'd be willing to bet my beard's uneven right now because it's just bound to happen, right? It's part of the journey. Embrace it. Don't beat yourself up if you make a mistake. If you have any questions about this, about anything else at all, don't hesitate to reach out. We have a lifetime warranty, money back guarantee on everything that we do. Bottom line, we've got your back no matter what. So let us know how we can help you. And as always, live bearded, brother.